Today's a new video, and right off the bat, you can tell two very important things. The first one is I have a diamond hashirama now. The second one is that I have a bronze madara uchiha now. How the fuck did this happen? I don't know. It's not all too bad. He did go back to silver, but on the flip side, do still have the metamorphosis gift pack. It went back inside my inventory. And it gave me well, I can use it again, basically. I can still use it. So no true harm done, but it's still a little bit of an annoyance because when I logged in, I was freaking the fuck out. I was like, what the fuck? I know I had a silver madara, not a bronze madara. I went back to my old video, yesterday's video, to check it out to make sure that, I actually did get the silver madara. But, for whatever reason that happened. But yeah, let's just get into it. So today's is gonna cover the hashirama. Um, it's gonna cover him mostly. Madara we already did yesterday, but this is hashirama. Although do bear in mind I am missing one of his techniques. It is his Damn, let me find it right over here. Oh yeah, today's triple gold recharge. So for those of you who want to get that triple gold recharge right now would be the best time. Let's see, where is it? That's Diamond Madara. Um, Diamond Hashirama. Okay, here we are. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Passive skill, True Several Thousand Hands skill book. That's the one I need. Which is the what do you call it? His very good passive, basically. What the passive does is essentially just make him really powerful. It's basically or Hashirama's version of the Chubaku Tensei. Although to be fair, the Hashirama's passive came before Chubaku Tensei. So yeah. But yeah, it's very powerful, and I know for a fact that it adds in another 200k worth of CP when you fully max it out. And then this particular skill right here, Power of All Creation, is not the best skill that you can have for Hashirama. At least in the active skill. For that, for now at the very least, the best one is actually this one right over here, which is called World of Flower of Trees World Skill Book. Deal ninjutsu damage to all enemies, and with probability shackle enemies for 2 rounds. Make enemies cannot release normal attack or passive skills, including passive attributes of exclusive equipments. Need skill to hit. Basically, it's really powerful. Makes it so equipment like let's say the Mizukage's no, like Chojiro's how to make it tier 5, it releases a skill every single turn, how to make a sweep. But with this active skill, if you manage to hit him with it, there's a chance that disables that for 2 rounds. So it's very powerful. It's just that it needs to hit, and it costs 15k gold, which, as you can see, I clearly do not have at the moment. But I'll get that soon enough. So I'm just missing those 2 skills. Otherwise, I have all of his items and all of his equipment. As you can see here, I have the Shin First Hokage scroll, and I actually have the second version of that one on. Let me find him on Shisui. Which so there's a difference between the two. Shin First Hokage scroll, the tier 1 version at the very least, it gives you a level 120, 135k ninjutsu attack with an extra 60k ninjutsu attack and two true several thousand hands and 1 wood clone when you equip it to Hashirama. Now, if you have the Shin First Hokage scroll tier 2, you get at level 115, 220k ninjutsu attack to any ninja who you equip it to. Now, if you equip it to Hashirama, he gets an extra 100k ninjutsu attack, and the same bonuses that Hashirama, that the first tier gets, like the two true several thousand hands and 1 wood clone after a normal attack. So there's quite a step up between the two, tier 1 and tier 2. But otherwise, these are all of his tier 5 items as far as I know. Let me get his other tier 5 items. His last tier 5 item is actually on Obito. And finally, his other tier 5 item is. Oh, by the way, tier 5 items are actually better than tier 2. Uh, tier 2 items are better than tier 5 normal items. Simply because the tier 5 items, although they're good, once again, um, they're not the greatest because of the fact that uh, they need to be tier 5 to be equipped to the to for them to work on the combination card. So if I had a combination card with what's his face with Hashirama and what's his name, Madara, for example, the one that they are selling right now, if I were to get that one, if I were to use the tier 4 first Hokage scroll, which is this is what it looks like right over here. Um, as you can see, it's slightly weaker also. So this one, the normal version gives you 33k ninjutsu attack, 20k hits, 48k HP, and it does the same thing after a normal attack. It adds in two several thousand hands and one wood clone. But it only gives you 127k ninjutsu attack, whereas the Shin version, even at tier 1, it gives you 135k ninjutsu attack for the same level. And then instead of all the HP bonus and hit bonus, it gives you 60k ninjutsu attack. Whereas the version 2 gives you all of this that I just mentioned, 100k ninjutsu, basically 300k ninjutsu attack if you equip it to the first Hokage and other stuff. Whereas, like I said, the tier 5 version doesn't. Either way, the tier 2 Shin version is better than the tier 5 normal version. Is what my point that took way too long to get to is. Now I'm gonna get the first Hokage Ninja Scroll certificate. I'm gonna get this one to tier 5, or at least I should. Tier 2, my bad. During this event after the auction is over. Um, it's okay, Snoopy. Sorry, that's my dog. He's sleeping, but sometimes he gets nightmares. He's a puppy, so I think it's has to do something with leaving his mother. Yeah. But let me find it. Where is it? Oh yeah. By the way, if you recharge 220 gold at any point today, you're gonna get 888 gold tomorrow for free. Um. Let me find what I was looking for. Uh. Double gold events. Okay, here we go. This is the recharge. So for individual servers, if you're number 1 in your own server, you're going to get Truten Hand's Longsword, the Shin Flame Ichiwa, True Rinnegan, and then the certificate to get them to tier 2 for all of those. But if you're number 2, which it looks like I'm more than likely going to be, let's see. Let me go back and server. I think I'm going to come out number 2 because I believe somebody said that they were going to get more than I was. Okay, okay. Yeah, if I come out number 2 or number 1, I'll get either the tier 2 certificates for all 3 of those or only for 2 of those. Let me go ahead and check the rest of the rewards. But either way, I should get the tier 2 certificates for the Shin Uchiha weapons. So I'm going to have to do a showcase on that quickly 2 days from now, actually. Oh, and number 3 just gets 1 item to tier 2. Number 2 gets 2 items for tier 2. And then number 1 gets 3 items for tier 2. That's cool. Okay, so this is just for Madara, nothing to do with us. Okay, cool. Also, by the way, right now, this is what it's at for the auction. It looks like Punch 47. It got either a gold Madara or a diamond. A gold Madara, a diamond Madara, or the freaking combination card for Hashirama and Madara, which is pretty cool if you think about it. And yeah, then there's Umbra, then there's Icy and Gilgamesh, both being dicks by just beating me by like 100 gold. So then there's me at number 5. So if anybody wants to donate, perfect time right now. Then it's Bulls, number 6, Cunt Thumper, number 7, Fabian, 8, Made 89, 10. So I mean, it looks like I'm gonna still get silver even though I stay here, but it'd be nice if I could go slightly higher, just slightly. Also, which reminds me, this one of you on the comments offered to recharge for me or help me recharge. I'll send you a message. We'll talk. See what's up with that. Um, Thanks, I guess. Now that that's out of the way, but yeah, that's sorry, got distracted. But yeah, this one can go to tier two, but it looks like I don't have it or I can't get it at the moment. Although the bonuses are quite nicer at tier 2 as you can tell. So from tier 1 to tier 2 Shin item for the first Hokage Ninja Scroll, it goes from 135k ninjutsu attack to 192k ninjutsu attack. So it basically seems like instead of it being, it just turns into the Shin first Hokage Scroll for the weapon. So these two have very similar stats. So it looks like another 300k ninjutsu attack for Hashirama at tier 2 Shin weapon. And then you have the tier 5 forehead protector. Which is level 105, 100k stamina, 43k hits, and if you equip it to Hashirama, he gets an extra 53k HP, 57k ninjutsu defense, 40 points of chakra recovery, and he also, after he releases the skill, he clears his own damage, any sort of debuffs, and makes him immune to debuffs for 1 round, and he also recovers his own HP by 30%. Keep in mind though, this is only after he releases a unique skill. So if he is stunned and can't release his unique skill, he won't be able to release this. This is not on a turn by turn basis. It's on unique skill released. Then there's the first Hokage's necklace. At level 105, it gives you 97k taijutsu attack, 49k ninjutsu attack, and if you equip it to Hashirama, he gets an extra 53k ninjutsu attack, 16k taijutsu attack, 61k HP, and 85 chakra recovery points, which just gives him an insane amount of chakra recovery, to be completely honest. And then next up, you have the first Hokage lightweight pants, tier 5. At level 140, you get 106k ninjutsu defense, 113k hits, and if you equip it to Hashirama, he gets an extra 53k hit and 75k ninjutsu attack. Keep in mind that if these are tier 2 for the Shin items or tier 5 for the normal items, they will apply to the combination card. So let's say that I have the combination card for both Madara and Hashirama. I would be, for example, be able to use the ability from the Flame Ichiwa tier 2, Shin Flame Ichiwa tier 2, the True Renengan by the end of the event if I got it to tier 2. The Shin Flame Ichiwa tier 2, I would be able to use that ability also. I'd be able to use the Black Rod Madara's ability for tier 5. I'd be able to use the bonuses from the Madara's Cane for tier 5. The, what do you call it? The tier 5 bonuses from the, what's it called? From the Six Path Cloak for Madara. So just a lot of tier 5 items that would make my my combination card Madara and Hashirama really powerful once they use their unique skills, because they would just get to release so many skills at the same time. For example, Madara's, for example, the combination card would be able to use the Unsealed Healing, which is what heals him and makes him immune to debuffs. He would be able to use the Flame Ichiwa's Reflect ability, Hashirama's own bonus, 15%, 30% ninjutsu attack because of his first Hokage scroll, and then just get general bonuses from the oh yeah, he would also be able to release the random skill which does damage in the front row in a line to the enemy in front of the card from the Black Rod Madara, the ring. So yeah, just a lot of skills to be used. But sorry, I'm going off on a tangent once again. This is the World of Trees level 105. As you can see, 55k damage. And it looks like 12k bonuses to hit and defense and dodge. So that's pretty good in my opinion. Then there's the Power of All Creation. I don't think you can get this anymore, as far as I know. Let me go ahead and check if you can actually get any skills for Hashirama during this event. Let's see. Items, certainly. You can get a lot of items for Hashirama during this event. Although skills, on the other hand, as far as I know, none to speak of whatsoever. This is a mostly Madara event. But yeah, huh, doesn't seem like you can get any of those. By the way, like I was saying, uh, zombie trials. So it took me about 300 or so tries to get another Hashirama Senju for this guy, which is pretty cool. So this means that if you guys want a Hashirama Senju, 300 Uzumaki clan keys for one purple card is a safe bet. Anyways, yeah, so this is his stats with all of this. He's fairly powerful. The Hobie technique is very good. It increases his own, what do you call it? Let's see, each doppelganger basically it provides a 15% ninjutsu attack boost for your entire team and also provides a shield which can block skill damage from your enemy. And then the Powerball creation, what it does, it deals massive ninjutsu damage to all enemies and makes all of their enemies dodge ineffective. So even if they have 2 billion dodge, as soon as this hits them, if it hits them, by the way, keep that in mind, it needs to hit. Oh, wait, no need to hit. Oh, shit, that's pretty badass. Oh, that would make Hashirama very deadly. Oh, my bad. So that's pretty fucking awesome. So, I take this back. So, if this skill is released in front of, let's say, here, let's give it a go. Okay, I should drop off slightly by about 2 or 3 million because I switched this guy out. Let's see, where does he have? Okay. Need to have the combination card there. And let's see. Okay. Okay, let's see how this goes. I should still have more CP, don't worry about that. Like, way more CP. But, let's see, come on. If this works, that's gonna be pretty fucking... Ah, shit. Ah, I hate that. I really do. Hacks, I call hacks. Shit, 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 shit. I fucked up. Or at least I didn't really fuck up. It was this motherfucker. Hashirama, not Hashirama. Fucking Zetsu. Being a cunt and not working. Yeah, I'm gonna get my ass kicked. Wonderful. Especially because of that stupid passive. God, I hate that passive. Um, hmm. Yeah, my team's fucked. That was embarrassing. Well, it's still going on, so it is embarrassing. It's not even that I didn't go first. So what happened is that fucking Zetsu released his skill and he didn't twine the hit my enemy Zetsu, and since he didn't do that, my enemy was able to just fucking go ahead and use his skills and kick my ass essentially. Let's let this finish. Give it another go. See, the reason I don't want to use I don't want to use his unique skill for what's his name? Damn, what's his name? Shit, yeah, he's fucked. I don't want to use a unique skill for Kamui, because so if the Kamui skill is used, let me take off a no shit even okay whatever. I'm gonna go over here and gonna put you back here. Okay, so the reason I don't want to use the unique skill for Zetsu is because not Zetsu, but the unique skill for come on. There we go. That's what should have fucking happened from the beginning. Um okay, there we go. World of Trees, whatever. And so see, this guy right here has a lot of dodge. Wait, fuck. Yeah, see, like I said. So basically, that passive skill, that active skill that I mentioned, I put on Madara, it makes it so for one turn they don't have any dodge. So against cards like the Mizukage combination card, if you can manage to block its not its well yeah its unique skill in releasing its no its weapon skill, the item, the tier 5 item, if you can manage to block that, then the card doesn't have any more chance of doing that anymore. I wonder how this would work. Yeah, see, because the skilled miss technique was released, I just made it harder for me to take down the entire team. I'm not gonna lie though, I might actually put in a Hashirama in my team, just because Hashirama is a fucking bamf. To be perfectly honest, um, just put him in there for the fuck of it, and also because he actually increases, um, my cards in ninjutsu attack, hit, and hit also, which is very important. Uh, let's see, come on. Shit, he died. Yeah, see, fuck. Come on, Obito. Fucking do your job. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Well, that was a bit of a hard fought battle, but I still came out on top. Which is pretty cool, I guess. Sucks because it doesn't look like I can put in Hashirama without triggering that fucking thing from the enemy. So yeah, that actually decreases all dodge, which is amazing if you think about it. Um, Here to give you an example, let me switch around the team in a second. Because let's say that Kakashi manages to Kamui the entire team, not Kakashi, but the combination card at the very least. Let's say that they manage to do that. If they can do that and say that what's his face is Kamui, that doesn't guarantee that I'm gonna hit on the next turn, simply because it's still it still has its dodge. It may have lost any capability of doing damage, but it still keeps its dodge. Now with this particular skill, since it doesn't need to hit, for one turn, I can hit it as hard as possible. Admittedly, it's gonna take some tweaking to get the formation right, to get the correct, not formation, but the correct turn, for it to be released on the same time that my cards release their unique skill. But that's fairly easy to fix. Unfortunately, Hashirama isn't that powerful as it currently is. I can see him easily getting up to not tier, but like to 4, possibly 4.5 million, in CP. But right now, as he is, he's only got like 3.6 million. Which is not too bad, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, the power of all creation. I didn't realize it didn't need it. It was a no need to hit skill. I thought that it had to hit, but because it can do that, it can be that active skill can be very useful against enemies like I said, the combination card for the Mizukage and Chojiro, like Chojiro himself, like the second Hokage, Here, like for example, let me go ahead and try and do this. Do that, and hopefully this is gonna work. I don't think it's actually gonna work now that I think about it. Fuck. Um, Reason being is because this motherfucker has a lot of dodge. Yeah, see, he just fucking dodged. And since he provided the debuff on himself, he's gonna be able to kill Hashirama before the debuff blocker. And Hokage's the guy I always have to be careful against because he has so much dodge. Um, yeah. Yeah, the worst part is because he's immune to the debuffs, I just can't go ahead and hit him like I would want to. Oh, that was a lucky hit. But yeah, see, for example, Moses. Moses has the Reborn Tobirama and the combination card of Flying Thunder God. And it has a lot of CP and a lot of dodge. But, here, watch. Hopefully my Kakashi, Obito don't kill it too quickly. As arrogant as that sounds. Because if they don't, okay, there we go. See, right now. So watch right now. What's his name? Shisui shouldn't be able to hit him, and neither should Hashirama. Um, yeah, see, he missed up against this guy right now. So they have a moderate amount of hits of, not hit, but dodge. So right now, because they did this, come on. And there we go. See how all their dodge goes down? Now they're able, well, they were able to hit them for like that instant that their dodge went down. I feel like if there was any place that I would put this guy on my team would be right here. Simply because this right here, this front row are all cards that can release their unique skill and won't trigger a backhand, but this one does trigger a backhand, and so does this one. So this one would increase this one's hit, and then everybody else's hit and dodge would be slightly higher. Not by a whole lot, but just enough to make a small difference. But yeah, that's really Hashirama. Then the World of Trees, I already showcased that. Power Rock Creation, saw how surprisingly useful it was. Hobby Technique, you can just get this at the shop. The other passive, I don't have it at the moment, unfortunately. But yeah, it's like that, basically. Huh. Yeah, I can't really think of anything else to cover during this particular video. Yeah, I mean, he's useful. There's no doubt about that. But as he is right now, he doesn't have enough CP to really warrant him being in a team. But to be fair here, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. He can actually solo quite a few enemies. I don't think he can solo this one just yet. But let's see. That's the thing though, he should be immune to any debuff because of the yeah, see, he healed himself and now he's immune to all debuffs. That's good. Actually, now that I think about it, Hashirama should actually be rather useful for you. Even when he doesn't have here. I'm gonna skip this because he's obviously gonna lose. But even for like chapter 24 with confrontation of the new and the old, he should be able to solo it, or at least I think so. Because he twines everybody, and then does that, reduces everybody's dodge. Has that insane shield at the moment, so even if he does get hit, he still won't die from it. This is everybody's dodge. Provides himself with a shield. Yeah, there you go. He was able to solo this fairly easily. Now the power of all creation, that's not a skill that you can get anymore as far as I know. Because it's just not out anymore. So let me just get 30 of the Christmas gifts and I'll go ahead open them and then we can end the video because that seems like it's about it for the video. I can't really think of anything else to actually put in the video. Um, yeah, I mean, I could train up Silver Madara again, or I can just keep the Metamorphosis pack there until I have enough mats to go to Gold Madara or even Diamond Madara. Um, because I mean that is a goal for me eventually. It's gonna take a very long time, and I'm not gonna be recharging for some time, unless I get help, obviously. But yeah, it's gonna be a goal basically. But this is pretty sweet in my opinion. I finally got Diamond Hashirama. Admittedly, Diamond Hashirama isn't as powerful as it used to be back in the day, about a year ago or so. Diamond Hashirama was the shit. Like, it was one of, if not the most powerful card that there was when it came to PvP, just because of how powerful it was. But nowadays, while it's fairly good, don't get me wrong, it's not the best. Which is kind of sad in a way. Let me get to 410 or 450. And it looks like I got all of the Christmas gifts that I could get. Let's open them and end the video. And yeah, like I said, I got the Metamorphosis pack. See, if I wanted to recharge another 30k, I'd be able to get the combination card. Because you get 25 fragments, or at least you can select to get 25 fragments. From the pack, or you can get a Hashirama Senju, which is 10k, which is fair, I guess. 10k per Hashirama Senju, but I wouldn't recommend it. Like I said last video, you can just go ahead and do what I did and just buy a fuck ton of Uzumaki Kankis whenever you can, and slowly but surely make them. You can get the Reincarnation Sharingan, but that's not really useful unless you have a gold Madara, and even then you need 4, not just 2. The Madara Shadow, which it's alright. I mean, it kind of sucks that it's literally twice as much as it should be for Gold Hashirama than it is for Diamond, but it does make sense. You go from essentially purple card to gold for 40k gold recharge, and from uh, gold to diamond for 20k. I mean, that's an obscene amount, but either way, it's Madara Uchiha, so that just makes sense, I guess, in some twisted world. And then there's the Metamorphosis combination card fragment. You need 40k recharge to get it because you get 25 fragments for every 10k, or for every Metamorphosis pack that you get if you choose that option. So yeah, that's really about it for this video. Not much else to tell. Let's find those Christmas gift packs and open them. So let's see what I get. Hopefully I get lucky. I might not. I might. And let's see. And open. And there we go. So total teach times 25. Gem pack times 2. 1.5 million silver coins bag times 5. Stamina times 5. Polished scroll times 26. So I didn't get any gold, which really sucks. Oh, I got some gold. Oh, it looks like the gem pack is gold. Oh, that's cool. I got 400 gold. That's not so bad then. But either way, it's still pretty good. So yeah. Leave a like if you liked it. Leave a dislike if you don't. I appreciate you watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow with a new video. Bye.